What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We made it. We're at Stunnerville. It's Saturday. Randy's car is here, and we got the front brake stuff fixed. I think we got the bias stuff worked out. Brian worked on all that stuff last night. We got that set. There's a whole bunch of 252 guys here that were racing. It got rained out at Jacksonville, so I imagine there's gonna be a good crowd down here. We didn't get to make it last night. The Buzzard won it, Ryan Bunch and Ken. We're gonna make some passes. Shannon just said first round is probably gonna be about 5 o'clock or so. Not a lot of people here yet, but it's early. North Carolina, I mean, it's warm today too, so I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, hopefully we'll be fine. Comment, like, and subscribe. Go to turbojohnracing.com to grab yourself some merchandise. Check it out, guys. Zach made it out today. He just got back into town. Asher's out here with him. He just showed me a cool pit bike motorcycle. Oh boy, look at him, he's doing the dance. I see it. Zach has been, he's been traveling. He's been gone for, what, a year almost already.
Almost, yeah.
So he just got back. I saw he was having fun in Norway and living the life, living the dream.
All over the place.
All over the place. But he's back in town, so that's cool. All right, guys, so we just put the tune-up in it. We made a few changes. We're going to make it a little more aggressive. He's going to have to snatch the front end off of it real fast to get to that primer. So this is the Peterson primer, ball valve. We've not turned on yet. We're fixing to, but basically we're only going to use this primer for the first initial start of the day, and then that's just to get everything so oil gets to all the lifters and everything. We don't know if that was the problem when we knocked the lifter out of it last year or not, so we'll just get oil pressure, you know, pump it up, turn the motor over, and then we'll crank it. So we're fixing to do that right now. All right, go ahead and let's turn on the valve. And
75 shootout.
how much oil did you open this shit?
It is an 8-car minimum. It is an 8-car minimum. Going by what the promoter just told me. It's an 8-car minimum.
It's about halfway, it looks like.
It's always a little bit there. I mean, what's happening? How you doing?
Based on the money, man, you gonna let me drive?
That don't even sound
All right, go ahead and prime it.
anybody should do.
I'm just checking out if you ever had favorites on the day.
Well, you know, you're the first one I call.
Yeah, if you are. All right, here we go. Randy's in the lanes. First shakedown of the day. So hopefully this is going to work out well. We'll see how it does. We got a little more spicy tune-up in it, so hopefully it'll go pretty quick. But he's only going to make 330 pass, maybe just a little bit past the 330. So it's not like we're going to be killing it to the whole 8th mile. But I got a pretty spicy tune-up in it, so hopefully it goes down. It may spin. Some of the folks are down here spinning. They're checking the track. Somebody was popping and banging a little bit down there. They're just making sure there was no oil on the left lane.
What are you talking about, Blue?
How's it feel, Brian? Yeah, I turned it on. I armed a pair of sheets. What 60 foot you think it'll take right there?
Depends on what car you're talking about.
115, 118?
I can go 104.
You think it'll go that fast on? This should be about a 118. This ought to be all right. Thank you. Line there. No clues what's happening with the bump. All right, guys, so first pass we spun. Couple things happened I don't really understand. We had an issue with the bump again. I did play with one of the dump valves, but what I did is I shut the dump valve while it was on the trans brake, and so it should have made, which it did make, verified, it made about 20 more pounds of cooler pressure, and so it should have actually bumped harder, but it didn't bump at all the first time. And then he, rolled in, hit the bump to see if it bumped, and it did bump a little bit. Maybe, potentially, probably, most likely, is what we're figuring, is this thing, the transmission temperature has got to be up in order for it to bump properly. And so I did make a setting change. I changed the pulse width a little bit. I dropped it down. So it may jump kind of violent this time. I don't know if it will or not. But I don't know. That's something we're going to have to play with. We might end up, and that makes sense what happened on Thursday night. First one on Thursday night didn't bump at all. Second, when I changed the setting, it was very violent bump. And then I tightened the setting up a little bit. And the third one, and it bumped perfect. And so, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Maybe we just didn't do a good job warming up the transmission Thursday night or today. So made some suspension changes, shock settings on the front and the back, gave it a little bit more travel. And we're going to go up there and make another pass. We got another shakedown. Let's see if it goes. All right, guys, well, the car took off. It was no rocket. It went at 130, 260 foot, but it threw the oil pump belt off as well as the fuel pump belt. It's all together, so I guess we had it a little bit looser. It was too tight, and I guess we went a little too loose with it. So sticking that back on. Luckily, the fuel pump is hooked to the oil pump, so it cuts off. All right, guys, here we go. Another shakedown. This is the final shakedown of the day for us. We drew Rick Bostic bulldozer, so this is going to be interesting. Let's push up, make another shakedown real fast. So we just got up here, third shakedown, I think. They had an issue. It wouldn't go into first gear. And Brian, explain what you did. What happened?
I took the cable guide off because it was broke.
It was a cable. So on the cable, there's a little guide to keep it from.
It keeps the cable from doing this when you're trying to shift it.
Okay, so it wouldn't go into first, and so now that's gone. So he's got to get another cable. That should make it through the day, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So
tell him we really shouldn't be using park today. Just neutral, second, first.
Okay.
That's where it's going the other way.
Look who else is at the track. Jennifer.
Yes, I'm here. I finally made it to the track.
Now, y'all hadn't seen Jennifer in a bunch of the videos. That is the better half of the Eller family.
There you go.
This is Randy's wife. So she does come to the track.
I am here.
And we just don't record her when she comes. So she's here. She says she's been catching slack because she ain't been in the videos. So look, now she's going to be in a video. How long you want to be in video?
I'll be in the video all night.
Okay, I'm going to just stand right here. We're going to be racing. We're going to be racing soon, but we're just going to hang out here. All right. So she did make it. She made it. Okay guys, so I made an oil pressure safety on the keel to cut ignition, and apparently I've done it wrong because it is killing the car. I must have a setting flopped or something. So I thought I had it right, but apparently I got it wrong. So we do have oil in the downpipe in the turbo, so it's gonna smoke a little bit this time when it's burning it, cleaning it up. It must have sucked some oil into the turbo when it lost the oil pressure going, you know, when it kicked the belt off. I guess because the scavenge was not there. I don't know why it done that, but I assume, I don't know. So we're gonna try to make a pass. We're gonna try to make a half track pass. We still have not made it to 330 feet yet, so we're gonna try to go somewhere between 330 and 400 feet, not a full pull, because we need to look at the spark plugs. We still haven't looked at the spark plugs. All right, here we go again. Alright guys, we are pushing back up, car cut off. There's a boatload of oil in the turbo, in the downpipe. It's loaded with oil. Yeah, I need to take the compressor housing off. You want to take it off? All right, I'll take it.
Come on.
Much more in the bottom of the hard part. It has to be a little bit more.
Hey, who said not that ready?
Let's see what I'm saying. I'll put it at the bottom.
28-275, let's go. Ready to race. 28-275. I hate the right foot. I never did a handy takedown. Kill that car. Only kill that car.
I have no idea why it just cut off like that.
I think you got to be on the bottom or the hood was cut.
It was just spooling up, and it come up, and then all of a sudden it didn't. It lost. No. No, that's good. But I mean, I don't think we're gonna make it up there.
That's fine. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, yeah, go ahead and hook the chain and pull it up.
We're not even gonna try.
I don't think so. I don't see what's wrong. I don't really know what's happening here. we're just running through the valves real fast, just making sure we're not throwing a filler gauge on anything. All we're doing is just moving them to see if there's any additional play, and you'll feel it if you have one that's got real loose, but it feels like those are dead on right here on this side, so they're going to pull this one off real fast and we'll do the same thing. Yeah. All right, guys, so rockers are done on both sides. There was a couple that were a little loose, so we went ahead and run the actual, actually run the lash on all of them with a filler gauge, and there was only a couple that were loose. All right, we're gonna do a spool test real fast and see if it spools up good. You called it, buddy. Good job. All right, you got it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Watch him, Asher. I was just trying to get you to clear it out. All right, guys, so spool up went fine. We didn't have an issue there. I basically just put a little bit more timing in. It did not take out as much timing, and so that seemed to work a little bit better. We were pulling out quite a bit of timing, like I was saying, so maybe that is the problem with that hiccup. We got maybe a little bit of charge oil, because there was oil there, and when that oil does not burn properly, so if it's puked a little bit of oil in there and it had 2 degrees of timing from where it was trying to spool and it stalled it out, I mean, that could have been the whole issue. So we got a few things to do. The main reason, though, we're not going to make another pass, we were planning on it, and the shifter, he still is struggling to get it into first gear, and there's a sheath on the shifter on the cable, and Brian had to cut it off to make it so that it would work. But the problem is going up to first pushes it, and the cable it must be like binding up or sticking or something, and so it's just not working properly. And so rather than chance burning up that Mark Mickey Turbo 400, we are going to we're just going to throw it into trailer and not make any more passes tonight. We've got next weekend, next Saturday, there's a race at Piedmont. We may be doing that one. And then maybe Thursday night at Galot, if possible. So I don't know. It depends. We'll see how it works out. All right, guys. Well, we are done. We're going to watch a little bit more racing. I think they're in the semifinals in the 28s. So looks like I think there's 3 cars left. So it's going to be interesting. So we'll catch that. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. We will see y'all in the next upload. Later. Smart move to only run at half track.